All right, so I decided to show my face. So, the black folks, you know what they tell you? They tell you what their forefathers went through. That 400 years ago, their forefathers suffer for all of this. Most especially when they see that you are an African. Oh my goodness, you are in trouble. So they're going to let you know that, oh, they've been through a lot. They've been through hell. And here you are, all away from Africa, you want to come and enjoy what their forefathers do or what their forefathers have been through. That everything you see in America is their forefathers that work for it. So the black folks in Virginia, if you're from Virginia, please prove me wrong. Unless you want to tell me you're just a child of God and you're not part of them. Because a lot of black folks in Nigeria, oh my God, in Virginia, this is what they feel like. So they make you feel like, how dare you, all away from Africa, you want to come and snatch what my forefathers work for. So these black folks, this category of black folks, because not all of them, but this category of black folks, they believe that even the white folks are the one eating the benefits of their forefathers. So they believe that even the white folks are, they are, how will I put it, they are, I don't know how to put it, like, they are not supposed to enjoy whatever they are enjoying, that they are making them suffer, that they are supposed to be the ones to enjoy whatever the white folks, this mentality, that's what they have in Virginia. Now let's move down to, like I said, do not forget, 99% of racism I got in the Virginia state was from the blacks, my fellow blacks. Now, they may not have that racism against themselves, as in black to black Americans, but because I'm kind of like an African, they were so mean. Like, let me be sincere. I'm not saying everyone I meet. I'm saying that on different occasions, whenever anybody gives me attitude of racism, it was from the blacks. And it's not that we see like every day, but I'm saying that every occasion that I've ever experienced racism, it was from the blacks. Now let's jump down to Minnesota. When I lived in Minnesota, I did not experience no racism, and that was because it was a lockdown all through. I only spent a year there. It was just a lockdown all through. There was nothing. I couldn't have even experienced any racism because I only attended church 3 times, I think. Yeah, 2 times or 3 times, and then we got on lockdown straight up, and the school bus was always dropping food for the children, for the whole week, and like that. And then I go food pantry to get food for the children. So it wasn't, so my it wasn't a serious, I did not have so much relationship like that or going out to meet people like that. So let's cut that off. Now let's jump back to, you see this Texas. The house of racism is here. I remember when I was moving out of Minnesota, somebody was telling me, where are you going to? And this is a friend. She's a black American, but she's a friend because based on her ancestry, she's from Nigeria. So she was like, really? Texas of all places, that I should just go back to Virginia. Why should I go to Texas? Because we used to be neighbor in Virginia. She was like, what? You're going to Texas that you don't even know what's going on there? That Texas is the state that has most racism attitude. And I'm like, well, I'll deal with it. And trust me, I've been dealing with it. But the funniest thing, please, if you're a Mexican, do not come for me, because I have a lot of Mexican folks who are my friends, and they are very good-hearted, okay? They are good-hearted people. They are beautiful people, beautiful souls. So I am not coming after Mexicans, but I'm telling you, when I say brown, the brown ones, those are the Mexicans. Now, the racism here, like I said, racism experience is based on a personal level. Like, what you may experience racism from, your racism experience may be different from mine. So, but for me, I'm talking about myself. The 99% of racism, okay, let me say 90% of the racism I've ever experienced here in Texas is from the brown people, which are my beautiful Mexicans. Yeah, the Mexicans, if you're living around the area of Dallas axis, oh my goodness, we have a lot of Mexicans here, and a lot of them, I'm not going to say some of them, I'm telling you categorically from my personal experience, a lot of them are very, very racist. Yes, they will treat you differently because Maybe because you're African. Well, I'm an African person, and as you can see, I have an accent. I can't deal with it. I've been trying. Like I'm even talking American. If I have to speak my Nigerian English, you will not understand. So I'm trying. I'm struggling with the accents. Don't mind me. So I speak my accent. As I'm speaking now, I have accent. Sure. Certain, it's very certain that I have accent. So they give you the attitude. I have the good ones, I must confess, because I'm a substitute, and I do meet a lot of good Mexicans around. Everybody they are very nice people when you meet the nice one. But guess what? When I don't know how to say it, like they give you attitude because Mexicans believe that Texas is their state, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. So because of that, they give, most especially Africans, they will give you attitude. I've heard a lot of stories, people complaining that are my fellow Nigerian, that don't work with Mexicans, that they will frustrate you, they will gang up against you. I have never seen them gang up against me. I've only seen one-on-one racism, which I do like this. That's me. Because that's your personal problem, honestly speaking. As for me, I got no problem. I am not moved because I know who I am. That is one thing I will never forget. I know who I am. Just make sure you're not being direct. If you're being direct, I'll give you straight. Like, I'll let you know what you're doing is wrong because you don't need it. Why should you be a racist onto someone else? Don't be the reason someone else's day is messed up. Be nice. It takes nothing from you to be a nice person. Just smile. Hello, hi. If you can help. If you cannot help, Biko, waka. Like, waka pass. Just walk away. Walk away is not by force to help. You don't have to give nobody attitude because you don't need it. It is immaturity. Anyway, to me, I believe it's immature if you're being racist because you don't need it. So that's it. So the only racism I got from, okay, like I said 90% is from my brown people. Now, you see the remaining 10%, let me share it. 2% from the white folks. I'm telling you, so far, I've got 2%. And then the remaining 8% is from my fellow blacks, of course. So, like the black Americans. So let me see. The 2% I'm talking about, let me say one from church. And the other one was one day I was at a DMV. And I parked my car. Immediately I parked my car. This guy was parking next to me. No. He was already parked. He came down with his wife and a baby. Beautiful baby in a stroller. And then as I was parking, I was even, admiring that baby. Like I wasn't talking to them, but I was just smiling in my car that, oh, what a beautiful baby. Immediately I parked and the guy saw me. Now this man should be in his early 50s, the husband. Immediately he sighted me, parking right beside him. Guess what he did? He grabbed his key. It was like he raced back into his car. He moved quickly, swiftly into his car and started the car, kickstart. I'm like, hello? And I was like, what is making this guy hasten up to move out of here? He moved his wife and child back in there and off. I just saw the car moved. And I I was still at the steering. I already stopped. I already turned off my car. But I was just looking, amazingly watching him. Do you know this guy moved from this side of the parking lot, like we were more like the extreme right? He moved and then went to this other side, left-hand side, and went to park at the extreme left. And I was watching him. I'm like, excuse me. And I look at myself. Guess what? I was well dressed that day. I look so cute. Okay? And I'm like, hello, Egbami, oh, what did I do? See me, oh. He went to park somewhere else. The same lane, but all the way to the extreme left. And then he came down confidently. And I'm like, so this guy left my side and went to park somewhere else because of what? That was when I realized that, when you experience racism, just dust it because you don't know how they grew up. It's possible that one black had broken their hearts or stolen from them or had dealt with his parents. So I don't want to take it personal. So if you ever experience racism anywhere in any country, developed country that you are, be it US, UK, anywhere, please do like this. You know why? Because it's a personal thing. That person you don't know is experienced. Do not judge them. Just be nice. Good to be nice.